Hey guys, how's it going? I am Joy, and welcome to episode 4 of episode 5, my bad, sorry. Welcome to episode 5 of Kill or Love. When we last left off, things got a little bit weird. We had a special little interlude of Anna's journals. So let's dive right back on in and see what awaits us as we continue with this really, really crazy, messed up story. August 17th. I came back hours later after a little drinking and a lot of pointless wandering. The apartment was empty. Her things were gone, but I only realized that after I read the letter. The letter was on the table next to our half-finished dinner. There was a key next to the letter, too. Her key to the apartment. I remember the letter word for word, so why don't I write it down here? Wouldn't that be fun? Jack, it said. I can't stay with you anymore. You're only going to make yourself more miserable, and I can't help you, and I can't watch you do this to yourself. I pray there's someone who can help you like I couldn't, and I hope that you'll be happy. Goodbye. Grace didn't need to sign the message. I would have recognized those neat letters anywhere. I'd seen the same handwriting during our brief year together, on dozens if not hundreds of little notes. Shift schedules, reminders to buy snacks or milk, things like that. There were, in fact, at least half a dozen of yellow posters that she still used around the apartment. Seeing them hurt. There were a lot of other things Grace hadn't taken with her, too. Socks, pants, a few undershirts, a scarf, one pair of shoes, a sweater that she really liked, too. She would have worn the sweater while napping in the evening. It was all evidence of how much of a hurry she'd been to get away from me. Now I know better. Morning, everyone. The patients all greeted her. I do too. Well, well. I'm happy to see you finally stopped being Mr. Grumpy. Well, you know. Do you feel better? What was that? I heard something. I just heard my front door shut randomly. I'll be right back. Strange. There was absolutely nothing over there. It must have just been like the wind or something. I don't know, because there was nobody here. And Dad's still doing the whole lawn thing, so... Anyway, where was I? Do you feel better? Does the leg still hurt? I'm a little better, I guess. Hi, Dina. At peace. That's great. You'll be up on your feet in no time, I'm sure. Free to come back home. And I laugh. Anna probably doesn't see what's so funny, so she smiles vacantly. I guess she does love me, in her own way. It doesn't matter, though. Remembering the pain that she caused me has given me conviction. My heart is set on killing her. Well. Alright. Great start. August 18th. My health is vastly improving. Doctor's words, those. And I feel it. I don't wake up at night so much anymore, choking on pain. And I don't get so angry anymore that I have to chew my own finger so I don't end up shouting. I really am at peace. I know what to do. And I know I have to do it. I feel like I don't really have much of a choice in the matter. I'm a train going up and down on a set of tracks at a few hundred miles per hour. No turns, no brakes. Whatever happens, will happen. It's strangely calming. For now, I'll keep on writing. I know a good point to stop. After Grace left, I spent that first night alone on the kitchen floor. It was when my legs happened to give in under me after hours of walking back and forth in the apartment. I had paced around like a caged animal, looking under pillows or in carpets and poking my head in closets. I don't know why. Maybe I thought I'd find her there. Poor guy. I woke up in the afternoon with a blanket over me. I thought that Grace had done it, that she'd come back. She hadn't. I guess it must have been Anna. I didn't go to work. I didn't eat. I don't remember drinking any water, but I must have, and I must have slept a lot, too. It turned out I needed Grace more than I thought I did. Certainly more than she needed me. I was all alone that day, that night, and the day after, too, right up until evening. That's when she made her move. The windows were closed and the blinds were drawn. It must have been stuffy and hot in the apartment. I lay on the couch, shivering. I held to my chest the sweater that Grace had left. I was about to slip into uncomfortable sleep when the front door opened. My heart skipped a beat before the sight of the person coming in disappointed me. Hello? Hello? Discord? Hi. Go away. I am busy. Jack? I stared at her. What's wrong? What's wrong? Stare. She tried to get me to talk, but I was in no talking mood. Eventually, she found the letter still on the table, pretended to find it. Oh, Jack. Oh, darling. Go away. You're hurt, I know. She's terrible, isn't she, to have hurt you so badly? She's... The sweater was soft against my skin. It still smelled of her. I know. She's awful. Let me help. She brought her hand nearer my face. I turned my head away. I'm the one who can make you happy, you know? You won't have to remember that girl ever again. You won't want to. I promise. Her hand found my cheek. It had only been 2 days since I'd last seen Grace. I had last touched her, but it was like I'd already forgotten a person's warmth. I raised my hand to bat hers away and found that I couldn't do it. Instead, I put my hand on hers. I was close to tears. There were so many emotions in me that confused and overwhelmed me. But Anna was there, and she was whispering that she'd never leave. Jack. We made love there, on the couch. Afterwards, I used the sweater to wipe the sweat off of me. Anna lay next to me, soft and warm, both her arms wrapped around one of mine. In the morning, after a long, long night, Anna looked to me and asked me a question. I'm tired, aren't you? Uh-huh. I won't go to work today. I'll just call in sick. What about you? I don't know. I won't go to work. I hadn't thought at all about work. It was so irrelevant. That's a good idea. Hey, I'm gonna go to my apartment. I want to have a nice hot shower. Come with? Sure. Yeah. My apartment had a perfectly working shower, of course, but I didn't want to be by myself. I was scared. God dang it, Jack. After I'd had a shower at her place, Anna told me I could stay there for a while. Until you feel better, she told me. What do you say? I said yes, and that's how it went. Her plan worked like a charm. I don't feel shame for what I did. I know I should, but I don't. The problem is, I don't really feel like I did any of that. It's more like I was watching myself do those things. Watching myself get tricked and cheat on Grace and live with that woman who's caused so much misery to so many people. I know I should be ashamed. It's a disgusting thing that I did, and I can't take it back. I let myself be made into an animal. That one whole month is something I'd like to forget and to never remember. So I won't write about it, or about anything more. I've written enough. I'm done. This journal has helped me a lot, but I don't need it anymore. This is, then. It's goodbye. So, goodbye. JF. Jack. I woke up and found the room dark. Incredibly dark. Chapter 5. Gosh freaking dang it. Every time! You don't tell me there's a new chapter until I'm already in something. Game. There needs to be a dedicated chapter break. It didn't matter if my eyes were opened or closed. The image didn't change. Something wasn't right. The air smelled different. Grace made a soft moaning sound in her sleep. Wait, what? She lay next to me. I reached down to make absolutely sure that she was there. Jack? To hear her voice instead was like finding a snake in my bed. I almost fell over a nightstand. Are you okay? Bad dream? Stay, She touched me, skin against skin. I remembered where I was and why I was here. Better? Yeah, sorry about that. Good. I settled back onto my side of the bed. Anna ruffled my hair. You startled me. I didn't mean to. It's okay, I know you wouldn't do that. Because you love me. Oh, you're gonna die. Oh, great, here we go again with this freaking... Dear Diary, it's all been worth it. All the years of waiting and hoping have been so worth it. I never expected it to go as well as it did. Now I feel so silly I ever worried. Grace can't say that. Grace is out of the picture. It was easy. She is so scared of everything, and Jack is all mine. I expected he would struggle a lot more, I really did. I'm so proud of him. Even in the terrible state that he's in, no memories of us at all, he knew in his heart that he should pick me over her. You're so cute, Jack, the way you're absolutely helpless without me. I'll pamper you a little more. I can do that. There's no hurry. There's no rush. We've reached our happy ending. Have we now? I paced around Anna's bedroom. Step, 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 turn. Step, 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 turn. It wasn't a very large room, about the same size as mine, and step, 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 turn. It was dark. The curtains were drawn. But it would have been dark without them, too. The alarm clock's neon green digits hovering in the dark showed that it was 5:10 a.m. and that it was Monday. Step, step, step. Anna's bed sheets rustled. She mumbled something and sat up. Jack, why are you... I took in a deep breath and helped me keep my voice from shaking as I answered. It's nothing. Go back to sleep. What is it? Something's wrong, isn't it? Tell me, I'll make it go away. No, please. It's stupid. Just tell me. I stepped closer to the bed, banged my shin on the side, and sighed. It's Monday. Anna glanced over my shoulder at the alarm clock. Yep, it is. So? I have work. When I came back to the empty apartment, it was early Friday morning. I had missed work on Friday. I must be on thin ice already. I didn't even call in. And? Just don't go. But if I don't go today, then they'll fire me for sure. So? What do you mean, so? This is serious. Don't be upset. Here. Anna got up lazily and kissed me. Held me. We stood there for a few moments in silence. There. Doesn't it all seem better now? But I still... No, sweetie, you stay in today. She pressed herself harder against me. I felt her softness, the heat of her body. I could hardly feel anything else. You don't want to go to work, do you? I don't, but I mean, I have to. You don't have to. It'll be fine. The world won't end. I was going to complain again, but she pressed a finger to my lips. You know what? An idea just came to me. If you moved out of that awful apartment and come live with me instead, you won't have to go to work in that awful store anymore either. That sounds nice, doesn't it? It sounded so good. Anna understood me so well. But I wasn't sure of myself. I asked if it was really fine for me to stay here for good. Of course! I wouldn't want you anywhere else. Dear Diary, Oh my god, oh goodness. How is this going so well? It never worked so well before, not with the patients I tried it on, even though they were terminal. Even though they had no one to visit them. All of them kept beating themselves up right to the end. But with Jack, I can do anything. He's like clay. I could change him into anything, anyone that I wanted. How awful. He's so lucky that it's me doing this. Could you imagine someone else with this kind of responsibility? No, wait, no, what am I saying? Nobody else could make him so willing to change. Me. Only me. He's only like this because he loves me so much. He's always loved me, even when he didn't realize it. And he'll always love me, and I'll always love him. And we'll be together forever. Forever. I'm so happy that I could scream. Right now, I'm only teasing him a little, but that's okay. We have all the time in the world. Unlike those other boys, he's not about to expire. Come what now? Days went by. Maybe a week. Jack? Come on, Jack. If you don't let go of me, I can't go to work, you know? Then don't go. Stay here. Hey, one of us has to go. We need it to live. I need you to live. That's very sweet, but I still have to go. I wouldn't budge. She ran her fingers through my hair. I liked that. If you get off of me now, I promise I'll have a special surprise for you when I come back. Really? Really, I promise. Okay. I forced myself to let her go. After she went away, I lay back down in the bed. And I waited for her to come back. I did nothing else. I'm gonna end this here. Things are going strangely in the house. I'm going to save. Yes, I'm sure. Alright, things are getting weird. I don't like it. I don't like the cheat. I don't like the setup of kill. I don't like the flirting that I have to do. I'm not used to flirting in this way. Much. But anyway, I do thank you guys so much for watching. I don't know how close we are to the end of this game, but I really hope that we're actually pretty close. I have a feeling we are. So I thank you guys so much for watching. This, again, has been Kill or Love. Check out the links in the description for my entire playlist of this game, as well as Dr. Frank's To Build a Boyfriend, my very first ever visual novel that I did. And let me know what other kind of visual novels you would like to see me try if you have any game suggestions. Also, check out the links for my link to Twitter and my Discord server to become a loved one. I thank you guys so much for joining me on this joyous journey, and I hope to catch you guys very soon.